I'm Emily Penrod. I'm a wife, mother, grandmother and great-grandmother, retired school teacher, and now a certified consulting hypnotist. And today I want to talk about our care providers. I'm thrilled with everything I'm hearing about activities to honor them, clapping, applauding them, expressing how much we owe them and how much we appreciate them. And surely they are under more stress than they may have ever been under, working long hours, going above and beyond, helping us in this crisis. But there's one group of caregivers I feel we sometimes overlook. I think we take them for granted and don't acknowledge the great work that they're doing. And that is our parents. Do we really fully appreciate the role they're playing in our future society? They're the ones who are helping to develop the minds of our future generation. To help me explain what I mean by that, I want you to consider the painting I have behind me. It's an iceberg. You see a little bit of the ice above the surface, and then of course the much larger mass underneath. This is the nature of icebergs. And this makes a very good comparison with the human mind. There's that little bit, that conscious mind, what we know, the information we take in from our five senses that we are very much aware of. And we can sometimes make the mistake of thinking that's our entire mind, that's all there is. But just as it would be a mistake to assume that all there is to an iceberg is the part you can see above the surface, there is much more to your mind. The subconscious actually makes up 90 to 95% of our mind. It's like a computer, a big database. It stores all the information, everything that has ever happened to you is all being stored in that subconscious. And parents are the computer programmers. If we compare the subconscious to a computer, parents, people who are around young children, are programming those computers. They're giving them information, teaching them how to feel about themselves, how to feel about the world, how to interact with other people. And recent research has shown this doesn't begin the day they're born. It begins before then. Studies demonstrate that the babe in the womb is sentient, very much aware of the sounds, the environment the mother is in. They respond to the environment. So even before they're born, children's minds are being programmed by their parents. They're being taught to believe in themselves, to trust other people or not trust other people. So this is a very critical role. And it's not just for right now, it's for a lifetime, a generation. And I hope that we appreciate parents for the work that they're doing. And I've seen parents who, during these extremely stressful times, are remaining calm, loving, patient, feeding their child's program useful information about what their strengths are, what they do well, and how to interact in a positive way with other people, how to contribute to the world. I see parents including their children as they render service for others, teaching them to share, and writing some really effective programming for their children. And of course, as with anyone, as our medical staff, they function better when they're without criticism, when they have the supplies that they need, and when they get the emotional and moral support that they need. And parents are the same way. The next time you see a parent, and with sheltering in place, that may not happen as often as it did, but accept that this is a frontline caregiver doing the best they can with the monumental task of programming this computer to be effective, to serve others, to be a worthwhile contributing member of society, and give them some support, some encouragement, some recognition. Help them feel valued and appreciated. And parents now are under even a heavier level of stress, as if parenthood, in the best of circumstances, is challenging enough. Now they have this time that when school was in session, they had a respite. The school teachers took over as the computer programmers, the ones who were writing the programs for these young minds. And now they don't have that. They have that charge 24/7. Think about that. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They are responsible for the programming of a very vulnerable and impressionable mind. You know yourself. You can handle the stress of keeping your emotions under control for a few hours when you're at work during a stressful meeting, but 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, they strive to remain calm, patient, and loving, even when that is tested to the nth degree. Parents need our support, our recognition, our appreciation. And, just a phone call, maybe some adult conversation. Reach out to the parents. And if you're a parent, reach out to other parents and give yourself some slack. We tend to be harder on ourselves than anyone else. And this isn't going to serve you at this time. You may have to take it with a sense of humor. Acknowledge that you're in a stressful time and things are not going to go perfectly. There may be disruptions to your routine that seem unbearable, but recognize yourself as someone who is doing the best they can with an extremely important and essential role to our society, programming these tender, young, impressionable minds to believe in themselves, to trust other people, to interact in a positive, effective manner, to set goals and reach them, to learn and grow and become the amazing, amazing people that they are capable of becoming. So parents, this tribute is for you. You're doing an amazing work. You're doing well. Love yourself, love your children, and keep moving forward. My podcast, In Support of Families, was designed just for that. I know what it's like to raise a family. I raised one myself, and I know the challenges are real, and especially the challenges now. You're doing great. Keep moving forward. Please reach out to me with any comments. What have you found to be most effective in parenting while sheltering in place? What are some of the challenges you face? What are some of the supports that you need? Comment below. We're all in this together. We're going to see it through. Have a great day.